kicks, let me
Ghost ride the whip.
red blouse, slick shit, let me
Ghost ride the whip.
drop top, stick shift, let me
Ghost ride the whip.
seat back, top, bitch, let me
Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip. 2 cups, 6 split. Let me ghost ride.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cosmic Closet Podcast, live, home of news that wants to be discussed, home of news that needs to be discussed, and home of news that will be discussed. I'm your host, Blaine, and joining me today is the full team of co-hosts. We have Jacob.
Hello.
We have Connor.
Hello.
And we have Casey.
Howdy.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Pretty good.
Connor,
fine.
it's been over a month since your last appearance on a podcast.
Well,
What the fuck? All right.
You almost got fired.
Yeah, you almost got fired. Why don't you tell us why you were away for so long? Are you writing a book?
no, I was taking a little bit of a break. You know, I have a lot of projects going on. I'm writing a book. Shit like that. You know?
Wow. Well, I wish you the best in that.
Thanks.
Casey, how are you?
I'm doing good.
You doing good?
Very, very good.
I can't believe Sir Connor's writing a book.
Yes.
Okay.
What was that?
I don't know what that was. So, we have a full show today, boys. We're going to be discussing the return of Twitter Kanye. Okay? I'm sure you guys have all seen that. We also have the FDA cracking down on Juul labs. Oh my god. How about you mute your mic next time you have a stroke?
Can we just restart, please?
No!
What
This
the
is
hell?
live. We're not restarting. So anyways,
Yeah.
Please ignore him. He's on thin ice already.
This is why he almost got fired.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, yeah, we have Twitter Kanye, we have the FDA cracking down on Juul, and then also, Connor, I guess you wanted to talk about a few bugs? Why?
That wasn't
I
my
guess-
fucking idea.
Well,
Alright.
you were assigned a job.
So I look
Okay,
eager to
I have
look
some bugs
forward
we
to
can
what he's saying on that topic. So anyways, let's get into Kanye, boys. To start off with here, I'm just going to throw up one of his first tweets. Burn that Excel spreadsheet. And Jacob, you actually sent this one to me earlier in the week, and you wanted this one to be shown on the podcast.
That tweet is it describes my life as a engineering student. That one really resonated with me.
Wow.
So what did you think he was meaning by burn that Excel sheet?
I don't fucking know. I don't know why Kanye would need stuff like that.
You can't burn an Excel sheet. It's on the computer.
Maybe he means he's working hard.
On what? Some fucking data analysis?
Wow. I hope he's watching right now.
I'm sure he
Anyway.
is.
Sick of it.
This little meme.
Yeah. Okay. Connor, did you want to add to this? Burn that Excel spreadsheet. What do you think that means to you?
Well, I think there's possibly a triple meaning to this tweet.
Okay, give us
First,
one.
on the-
Give us one.
On the
Give us all three.
Okay, on the first side of the coin, you have what seems to be, well, of course, for the first side of the coin, you would take it at face value because you have the face on the first side of the coin. So with burning the Excel sheet, we see he means he wants to eliminate all of his accounting records, possibly
Whoa.
so he can, possibly so he can maybe launder some money. And on the other side of the coin,
Are we breaking news on the Cosmic Closet?
I think there's a good chance. And on the other side of the coin, we can take it as a Kanye tweet itself. And
Just a Kanye tweet.
Oh my god.
what was,
Jacob, is there someone in your room?
dude? What is that?
Get out of here.
You'll have to forgive. Jacob's sisters are over at his house. His dog recently just died. Everybody in the family came over.
Yeah, it sounds like they're moaning over it. Anyway,
All right.
what
so
we
the
have
next,
here.
Okay, the next. The next tweet is: I'm 40 years old and I'm just now becoming my parents' child. What the hell does that mean?
Oh, this is easy.
Maybe his parents decided to come back into his life.
Yeah, his parents never
Whoa.
loved him.
Wow.
Mm.
Jacob, what do you
I
think
mean-
this one is? You also requested this one.
Which one? Sorry.
I'm 40 years old and I'm just now becoming my parents' child.
He's like a fucking man baby.
That's what I thought. Is he admitting to being a man baby or?
Or
No.
maybe he's just trying to be deep and his parents are finally accepting him. Although he
Yeah.
probably sends them royalty checks. I'm sure they've accepted him long ago.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting supported by them. So there's really not much we can do with this one.
Yeah.
Okay, this one. Now this one, Jacob has a nice.
He's probably
theory.
trying to be relatable.
Now, Jacob has a nice theory behind this next one. With love, I am invincible. Truth is subjective, but love is the most powerful force in the world, and the world needs to express more of it. Jacob, give your theory.
That's just one among many. He also said love is the most powerful force in the universe.
Yes.
I think he's hiding something from his wife, Kim Kardashian.
You think he cheated?
I think he had or has an affair, and he's just trying to tell everyone, including her, I suppose, that he is just a loving man, just a guy who can do no wrong with his relationships. So he's trying to cover his ass.
Yeah, he said, with love, I am invincible. What is he planning? He doesn't want to die. Does anyone else want to weigh in on this one?
Not really.
Why is he tweeting so much about love?
Because that's what Trump is. Trump is the embodiment of love.
Trump is love. Trump is life.
Nah, he's dragon energy. We'll get to that later, though. The next one is this Facebook quality picture that Kanye posted. A glass half full debate. He thinks technically the glass is always full, and he put good morning.
Okay. Are you including the picture with that?
Yeah, the picture's up.
Okay. I just thought that was funny because he ripped that straight off Facebook from like 6 years ago.
Come
I remember
on.
seeing that.
He's just trying to be positive. Why are we knocking him?
He had to post a Facebook image.
Come on.
I don't know. I just thought it was funny.
Well,
Because
It
it
was
was
like
from
my
Facebook.
mother.
okay. There's really not. The only person who knows the meanings behind this tweet is Kanye. So, we'll just see. He's tweeting like 20 tweets a day. We'll see how they evolve. Now, the most shocking part was when he came out again and he had conservative views and he kind of partially supports Trump. Now, this isn't news to me, though. I mean, he met with Trump shortly after he won the election and they discussed issues. And him and Trump were good friends long before Trump even ran for president. Think you guys were aware of this?
You sound like you're reading
Yep.
off of a fucking.
Off of a what? Alright, here's the first tweet. This is the one that really started the debates. And it got 231k likes as of 2 days ago when we got it clipped. But he basically is saying you don't have to agree with Trump, but the mob can't make me not love him. We are both dragon energy. He is my brother. I love everyone. I don't agree
Oh
with
my
everything
God.
anyone does. That's what makes us individuals, and we have the right to independent thought.
That's some
I
heavy
think
shit.
I think he smoked weed for the first time.
I think-
Kanye smoking for the first time.
Come on.
True.
Here's what I think.
You never know.
I think he's sick of seeing how the celebrity world is coming along. Everyone thinks the same. It's boring.
I agree. Yeah. Probably true.
I mean, I don't
Let
know.
me just play the I'm gonna play the video of him meeting Trump. Okay. Here we go.
Oh my goodness, John Avalon.
He's a good man.
We had to show this picture. That's what I
Doing
heard.
well. Long time. We've been friends for a long time. Life. We discussed it.
Running in 2020. Do you think that's something you still want to do in light of this meeting? Kanye, are you considering performing at the inauguration? Kanye, no comment about your meeting with the president-elect. This is the president-elect of the United States.
Gave him a
Nothing to
meeting.
say?
I just want to take a picture right now.
Do you wish you were voting for him, Kanye?
Man, you take care of yourself. I'll see you soon.
Alright, yeah, so they shook hands at the end. They shook hands at the end. He promised him a meeting, and I believe Kanye also said they were talking a lot of issues involving the black community and Kanye's ideas on more inclusion. So, this was before Kanye was admitted to the hospital, though, and, like, canceled his tour and everything. But, like, what do you guys
Wait, that
think
happened?
of, like... Wait, what?
I didn't know that stuff happened.
Yeah, he met with Trump
Anyway,
and then he
well-
canceled everything shortly after.
Damn, you learned some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's stay on topics. My bad.
Well, okay, so I'm putting up the tweet right now where he said Obama was in office for 8 years and nothing in Chicago changed. Which is kind of true.
Yeah.
He grew up, his hometown is Chicago. So, I think it's interesting to see these rappers actually, instead of just rapping and singing like Eminem, they're actually out doing something and want change. Sorry
Yeah, he's
throw
trying to
Eminem
change
under
some
the bus.
policy and stuff.
Damn.
It's Connor's main guy.
I mean,
Yeah,
do you think he's actually like friends with him? Because he could do all of that without like sucking Trump's dick too. I mean,
I don't know.
he could be like a spokesman for the black community, but not like I said, suck Trump's dick.
Well,
Like that meeting's cool and all, but all this tweeting stuff is kind of strange.
I mean, what do you think of like his conservative-leaning beliefs? It's weird to see a celebrity so outgoing about it now. I think nobody's just really.
I don't think
ready
he's
for it.
really said anything conservative. All he says is that he likes Trump
You could say that. Yeah.
and that Obama didn't change anything. He hasn't really talked about his views other than that he's a free thinker.
Which you gotta respect that. I mean, he also said like he supports Donald Glover and Candace Owens, and Owens is like a known conservative supporter. So I mean, I don't know why people really got upset. I mean, it's just, I think people are just sad to see him going against the status quo.
Oh yeah, I can totally see that. It doesn't really matter what side you're on. It's kind of stupid to shame him.
And he's
for-
not the only one. There's a video of Mayweather, giving his support for Trump, Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah,
And I don't know. The same thing happened in Hollywood during the 40s when there was a lot of celebrities leaning towards communism. And if you spoke out against it, like, you know, you were shunned. If you spoke for it, you were shunned. Hollywood's always been like just an elite, far-reaching place. So I don't know if any of you guys have anything to add to that. I mean, your thoughts?
I just think his tweets are funny.
He's definitely blowing up. Like, he tweeted the MAGA one. And then, okay, Chance the Rapper said black people don't have to be Democrats. That one kind of stirred the pot a little bit. Let's talk about the dragon energy. So according to Kanye, dragon energy is natural-born leaders who are very instinctive and have great foresight.
He probably read that from Art of War.
Yeah. Sun Tzu said that.
Sun Tzu. He is my brother.
I mean, props to him for educating himself, I suppose.
That'd be cool.
That's cool.
Dragon energy is now like a meme.
I don't know, it's kind of silly, but there's probably an actual philosophy behind it. It's just funny to say dragon energy.
Yeah.
Like I said, in my opinion, it's just funny. Like, to me, it's all just surface level shit. But I'm sure there's some deep stuff to it.
Well, I have another one here. Trump actually responded to Kanye's Dragon Energy tweet. And he said, "Thank you, Kanye. Very cool." It's the greatest mashup. The greatest. It's. Who would have seen this coming in 2018 that we would have Donald Trump, the president, quoting Kanye West?
Friendship goals.
And the funny thing is, the Democrats, when Kanye announced he was going to run in 2020, the Democrats made a tweet and said, "We welcome aboard to the party," or something. And then that tweet didn't age well because he is leaning right. So, I'm just going to play that Floyd Mayweather clip just to show that Kanye
racism
West
still
is
exists.
not the one.
You never heard anything about Donald Trump being racist until he ran for president and won. Before then, everybody was like, "Oh, he's on WWE, on different shows." Everybody, they like Donald Trump. As soon as he ran for president, because people don't like the truth. Because he come out and be like, somebody on the rap music, they make billions and billions of dollars from rap music, right? He speak like a real man spoke. Real man speak. Like, man, she had a fat ass. You see her ass? I had to squeeze her ass.
So, yeah. That was Mayweather basically saying what nobody ever called Trump a racist until he ran. So, it's just another celebrity coming out. Does anyone have any other final thoughts on the Kanye and Trump duo?
I think it's cool.
Yeah, Casey, what are your thoughts?
I wouldn't call myself very political, but I think I think everyone that calls Trump a racist and getting all this support from like these, famous African Americans that are for him,
right?
It kind of stirs them up and be like, "No, he's racist. You can't like him." And I don't know. That's what I've been getting out of this. Like, it's kind of proving that like it's not. I don't know.
One thing, this is kind of off topic. One thing that annoys me is like, you can't. Apparently, these days you can't agree with. You can't like support the president just because of one thing that everyone disagrees with. Because like, you could agree with like with Trump economically wise, but disagree with him foreign policy wise, and that's fine. But if you say one good thing about Trump, you're a racist.
Yeah.
In everyone else's eyes.
It's very us against them.
Yeah.
Connor, what are your thoughts?
On Trump and Kanye?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Kanye's a crazy ass.
Yeah, that's why I'm not taking his tweet seriously.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see where it goes. I would like to see Trump give him a meeting.
For
a meeting
what,
about
though?
what, though? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just like he wants to meet with Tim Cook and all this, and he wants to help the inner city Chicago. Like, why not give him a meeting and be like, "Hey, you were born in Chicago. What would you like to see?" He's obviously an influential figure.
Kanye?
I would rather Trump talk to people with like more meaningful.
It's
like,
all politics, though. Imagine Trump giving Kanye a meeting. You know how many supporters that would bring?
Imagine Trump making a deal with like Elon Musk.
Oh well, yeah. Well, Elon Musk was on his advising council for a while before he quit.
Yeah.
It'd be cool
Like,
to see him back.
It'd be cool if he would maintain that relationship instead of fucking dabble with Kanye.
Yeah,
I feel like it's
Kanye's,
just a distraction from other things that he's getting criticized for.
Kanye's a rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's why, like, I don't know. To me, it's kind of refreshing to see rappers that actually care about things wanting change. It's better than Eminem going on at the BET Awards and dropping a shitty rap about Trump without even knowing a lick of what's going on.
We don't need to roast Eminem.
Oh, we do.
Eminem is Kanye, but he's white.
Oh.
That's it. That's all.
Well, yes. I guess that's a true statement. Can't really argue against that. M&M is white.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we can move on to the FDA and Juul debate. Not debate.
Oh,
yay.
That's just spicy.
Here we go.
Just
is
a
the
little
spicy
newsreel.
stuff right here. So this comes from the Wall Street Journal. Okay, folks. We have the FDA. This is from the article. The FDA said it has requested information from the San Francisco startup that could help explain why its products appeal to youngsters. They want to know the health effects, the marketing, the design features, and the ingredients. What do you guys think of that?
I think.
I'd like to know.
It'd be interesting to see.
Yeah. Whatever happens, I'm glad to say I made the switch to Soren.
Oh.
But if Blue Mark Technologies would like to sponsor us, I'd be more than willing.
We are open to sponsorships. Juul Labs starts sponsoring us. We advertise next episode.
Oh, wait, I actually have a sponsor plug to do.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You're an intern.
Yeah, I got us a sponsorship. Here it is right here.
Sure.
So here we have they're called the Instawatch Manhattan signatures.
This is a scam.
And by Instawatch, you can pick up a premium watch. I mean, you do not have to, listen, you don't have to pay top dollar for watches that would look like a Rolex or anything. These watches are high quality and they're made out of premium material. And so what we have here, watches discounted from $75 to $150. I mean, that is, and the discount is not, it's not your average 5%, 10%. You put in a code and you get a little discount. You get these watches for $0.
It's a scam. Okay, folks, don't listen to that because I looked at terms and services and it says all discounted items cannot be refunded.
Well,
they're sending you plastic. Okay. So.
Because our sponsorship.
Yeah. I don't want them as a sponsor.
All right, let's next topic.
No, there's not a next. We're still on the same topic. I don't know why. All right, so they said the Juul resembles a USB flash drive, delivers a powerful dose of nicotine derived from tobacco, and it has a concentration that's significantly higher than any of the other commercial like e-cigarettes. And then they also have flavors like creme brulee and fruit medley, which people are saying makes it more attractive to minors.
Dude, those flavors and more have been around forever with vape mods.
Yeah.
Like, this is nothing new. And honestly, I'd rather, because there's still an age limit to these things, correct, I'd rather them use Juul than smoke cigs.
Like, but we don't know the effects of juuling. It's like smoking back in the 50s. It takes time to see. They think that it's like altering the brain.
I think we're never mind.
Okay, how about this? In recent months, Juul Labs has captured close to half the estimated $2 billion e-cigarette category. I think they're investigating them because it's so popular. They're like, why the hell is this going on? What's the addictive nature?
I think it's because no one's ever done what Juul's done. Like, they're small and convenient and low profile than like other vapes, besides the ones that you can get at gas stations and have to throw them away when you're done. I think it's all the just the easy use of them. They're so simple and people don't want to have to deal with, like, you know, your average like box mod if you're wanting to vape and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
what I think of it.
That's why I got mine. Just it's simple,
right,
to use.
Well, let me see here. I have the official FDA, like, pull it up here. So this is the first one.
I don't know. They don't advertise like back when cigs were prominent, like in the 50s and stuff. It would be on like TV, on the radio, on posters.
They would have like famous people holding them too.
Yeah, it was like glorified. You had to smoke. But Juul is only spreading from word of mouth. So if you, I don't know, if you follow their Twitter, they just say things like, you should Juul instead of smoke. And that's really it. Their advertising is really just low-key.
I'm Denise Koch. Federal health officials
geared
announced a
toward
nationwide
adults, really.
crackdown on underage use of a popular e-cigarette brand following months of complaints from parents, politicians, and school administrators.
If a
The
teenage
FDA
kid
issued
gets a
warnings
hold
to
of a
40
Juul, that's
retail and online stores
you should be
as
blaming
part of a
parents,
month-long
honestly.
operation against illegal sales
a lot of
Juul
issues these days
to
has to do
children.
with parenting,
Like
in my
other
opinion.
e-cigarettes,
Yeah, I
Juul is an electronic device that turns liquid, usually containing nicotine, into an inhalable vapor. It also resembles a small computer flash drive. FDA regulators asked manufacturer Juul Labs to turn over documents about the design, marketing, and ingredients of its product. The San Francisco-based company said in a statement it agrees with the FDA that underage use...
All right, so then Juul released a statement. They said, Juul Labs agrees with the FDA that illegal sales of our product to minors is unacceptable. We already have in place programs to identify and act upon these violations at retail and online marketplaces, and we will have more aggressive plans to announce in the coming days. I don't know how they would keep it out of minors' hands, though, because that comes to the distributor. It's like the distributor's responsibility.
Like I said, it's also parenting. Like, these kids are kids. There's an age limit to Juul. If you want to get pods, you need to show your ID.
I think another thing they're worried about is it's on college campuses, it's in high schools. Like I told Casey the other day, they're putting sensors in high school bathrooms now that can detect vapor smoke. And it
Which honestly, I think that's smart. I mean, you have to be dumb to vape at school if you're underaged.
Yeah. Or sell juice. Let's not talk about that.
So I have the first FDA report here. Everyone makes mistakes. Here's the FDA report. These products are also more difficult for parents and teachers to recognize or detect, which I don't know. I think that's kind of phony. They should be able to know what it looks like now.
Yeah.
But it says, first we're announcing that the FDA has been conducting a large-scale, undercover, nationwide blitz to crack down on the sale of e-cigarettes, especially Juuls. And they go for online and actual stores. And it started on April 6th, and they're still investigating until the end of the month.
I mean, that's cool. Like,
I didn't even know the FDA could investigate like that.
I mean, if they want to do it in person and make kids not buy it, I'm all for that. Like, they shouldn't be buying it. I don't know how they would. But the whole investigation thing with like the ingredients and stuff, I don't know why Juul would withhold things like that. I don't know how they'd be any different from other products. I think that's like a witch hunt, in my opinion.
I know they took it off eBay. eBay can no longer sell it.
Like resellers and stuff?
Yeah, like on eBay, people would go on, resell it. Just put up a whole bunch of Juuls, and then that's how you could bypass being 18.
The hell? You can buy like rated M games.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it comes back to their hold on the market right now. They own half the industry of e-cigarettes, so like the FDA is like, whoa, what's going on here? Why does everybody want this?
They think there's like fucking thought control serum in the pods? Like,
that's another thing. Is like, why are they requesting the ingredients? Because that's a little disheartening. They don't know what's going into these juices. I mean, they had to at first, but like, can they just put in new ingredients and then not even be told?
Do they think there's like Coke in them? Like,
I don't know.
People just want this simple product, and it's cool for kids to smoke it. Like, that's just our culture right now. There's nothing really to it.
Why do you think there's such an appeal to the Juul specifically? This might be a question for Casey too.
We already kind of explained it. Like, it's
just the simplicity.
I don't know. Yeah, and it's not as like I don't know. There's like memes of people using boxes and stuff, mods
Right.
and like I don't know, like Mountain Dew, Dorito, vapor kind of guy. But a Juul is like, I don't know how this happened, but that the culture just says that Juul is cool. College kids do it. I don't know. I don't know why it's gotten like that, but that's just how it is.
Yeah, I feel like before, I mean, after Juul became a big thing, like even before, you wouldn't see many people, with the big mods. But now you go anywhere and you can see a person with Juuls. Like they're just more convenient. Like I don't think I remember seeing very many big mods.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
like I don't know.
It's also accessible. Like, you can just go to the gas station
Yeah.
and buy pods, buy some snackies, buy some gas, and you're off. But with mods and stuff, you gotta buy juice, you gotta buy cotton, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you go to a vape shop for that. It's kind of inconvenient.
Yeah. And I guess just so many people do it because it's simple that since everyone's doing it, it's become cool.
Yeah.
That's my rationale.
Right. You can make that case. I think it's interesting though. Like they're going to all these mom and pop vape shops now.
Like even with the Soren that I'm vaping right now, I order everything online, and it's kind of inconvenient to wait for the mail to come in.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you have a friend who buys his at a gas station, and that's cool. But I don't have that where I'm from.
Right. That's another thing. Is the Juul kind of blew up and moved outward from college campuses. It seemed. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys were 2 hours north of me, and there wasn't a single place you could buy pods. But at my college, you could get them on every corner, and then it slowly moved to where.
Yeah.
You guys were from.
Same with my school.
Yeah.
It was here like instantaneously.
It's like it kind of was born here. But then they said it was a San Francisco startup. I didn't know that. So it really just moved across the country. It's probably big in California and all that first.
I should have gotten that supply chain internship. Really kicked about that.
Yeah, well, they're under federal investigation. That was really the good time to cash in. So another thing, this is the third report. So basically they were saying that they don't want it to land in the hands of kids. And then at the end it says, if these companies, including Juul, don't comply with our requests, they will be in violation of the law and subject to enforcement. So this means if they don't hand this stuff over, Juul will be bye-bye soon. The war on Juul has begun. That's what this means. That's a war declaration right there.
Glad I cashed out then.
So you got out in the nick of time. Nick. Little pun.
The Nick.
I think it's interesting, though. They want to know the product, design features, the ingredients, and the specifications that appeal to different age groups.
It sounds like they think
that?
it's a secret thing. Like they can't just buy a Juul and dissect it.
No, but how would they investigate that? They'd have to interview people like teens.
Yeah. I mean the product design and stuff, like it's all there.
I feel like Juul, the only thing Juul could be hiding is what's the ingredients. Like.
Yeah, and dude, if they did hide that, they should know there'd be a shitstorm. Like I doubt they would hide anything.
Casey, what do you think? Like, do you think it's the ingredients themselves, or do you think it's the appeal? Because I know you know like the VG and PG and all that stuff, and
I think a lot of it is the appeal, but I'd like to know like honestly what is all in the juice, because I mean it has a lot of nicotine, but it's I don't know. I guess I'm really confused on the juice, like. Because usually it's like a PG to VG ratio.
Oh, they don't include that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they use that. So, like, what else would they be using for that? I'm not sure, though. I'm not 100%.
Well, people have already we said this in our earlier episode. Like, we've already debunked that everything in there is dangerous. So really, the only thing that we could worry about is just secrets, which I doubt they were keeping.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, though.
Oh, that would be insane. Imagine them hiding something in the juice that's like actually harmful.
I totally doubt that. Like, they should know. They would be fucked. They made so much money that they were able to buy themselves off and like start their own company.
Mhm.
They used to be owned by Pax Labs. Like, if they were that
really?
successful, I doubt they would keep hiding things.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, they used to be owned by Pax Labs, and they had this whole contract, and they just bought themselves out because they could
Wow.
in like 2 years.
It's like that's fucked. So do you think it'll last? Is just Juul like a year fad? Will be gone in like
I mean,
year.
unless, well, okay, I see two routes for this. If they are keeping secrets and the FDA finds out, then they're fucked. But the other path is people are going to start realizing pods are freaking expensive and stop buying them.
Honestly,
I've already noticed that.
That's why I quit. It's horrible.
How much were you paying a week?
Oh man, probably okay. I could go through a pack of 4 in like 1 week or less. So probably like 16 a week. $16. Each one of those stupid pods is $4. It's ridiculous.
I mean,
I usually go through.
Oh no, go ahead, Casey.
I was just saying I usually go through like 2 packs a week.
That's insane.
How much are they?
Like $17, $16.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Depends on like tobacco tax or whatever in your city or
That's
something.
what, I think it's just like good business. Like, oh, here's a Juul. You can buy the actual machine for $30 to $40, and you're like, oh, that's cheap. And then you get the pods, and you've already bought out the machine after 3 uses, 3 packs.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's insane. The Soren though,
That's a sponsorship right there.
you buy some juice on the side. They should start making their own juice. If they would really want to cash out.
That'd be awesome.
Little tip there, Soren. Yeah, and you're set for like weeks on end, with just 30 milligrams of juice, milliliters, liquids.
That'd be. Imagine us landing a Soren sponsorship.
Yeah, I've used the same bottle of juice for probably a month, and I have 1/3 of it left. And the juice itself is only $20. So, the Soren itself is the same price as a Juul.
Wow.
I would recommend switching. Yeah, you can risk just letting your pod burn. Some people do that. They say the burning isn't that bad. But if you really want a replacement pod, you can get it from Soren.com or whatever for a low price of $7, or go to a retailer. I recommend Lighter USA, another sponsorship idea, and get a pack for $5 or $6. It's not that bad compared to buying pods every week. Or just stop vaping.
Yeah, oh yeah, or
Just
you
stop
can just,
vaping.
and that's the other funny thing is like, oh, we make e-cigarettes to wean people off from smoking. I don't believe that for a second.
Well, okay, so originally what e-cigarettes were supposed to do, so when you decide you want to stop smoking and you want to go into vaping, you have all these ranges of nicotine levels.
Right,
So
yeah.
the average smoker will have a higher nicotine level, and then as time goes on, they'll try to go down nicotine until eventually they go to 0, and then they'll be off cigarettes. It's
Yeah,
just
and you can't-
an easier way instead of doing like cold turkey or something like that.
And you can't do that with Juul, I
Yeah.
should add. Like,
Yeah.
they're always the same amount, which is the same as a cig.
Yeah,
For a
it's a
pack,
pack
really.
of cigarettes. So like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
that's
saying.
not
Like
gonna
the
help
nicotine
anything.
level is the same as a cigarette. It's tobacco.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about the like lowering.
They don't. It's
the
just supposed to be
ratio.
a healthier alternative, but it's not stopping it. Like they want you to come back. What good company that wants to last long would have a one and done product?
Yeah. I mean, they can say whatever they want, but
Of
I
course
guess
they're
you're
not gonna
right
be
about
like,
that.
oh yeah, we really want you to get hooked to this. No, like they're just playing.
They just want the smoker to stop smoking and start juuling so
Start
they can get
drooling.
the money.
And then now we don't know the effects of long-term drooling. It's the same. It's the new smoking.
So we think. I mean,
What do you think?
yeah. As a jeweler, a former jeweler, and a current Soren
current
vapor,
Sorener.
what would you say?
Honestly, I think you guys have covered every fucking inch of this.
Yeah.
He really wants to hear about camels.
I
Yeah,
agree.
he really wants his bug.
I think Connor's ready for his bug corner.
Alright.
I think we should be a vape podcast.
Vape and Infinity War podcast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Infinity War. Connor, I heard you you were gonna go.
Oh my man, I don't even have to go. I have the movie right now.
Oh wow.
Wait.
I'm actually,
can't release that.
I'm actually waiting to watch it
Yeah,
right now.
hey, that could get you in some trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could go to jail for it, but you know, some things are
All right, so let's
It's
get off
Infinity
that.
War.
So let's. I only actually put up one of Connor's bugs. So we'll just have him explain it. This is called the Australian elephant bug. Everybody, we're transitioning here.
You didn't
Connor,
even get the cool ones.
Explain the Australian elephant bug.
Okay, well, when you look at the Australian elephant bug, you're thinking, well, this bug looks like something like a it looks like an elephant.
How about you take a break from Doom so you can stop clicking keys while you talk?
All right, let me look at this picture again.
If you're watching the stream, it's on it. It's got a long nose.
Yeah, tell us about that. Why does it have the
why does it have a
long...
long nose?
Or proboscis, I think that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, proboscis. Yeah.
Tobuscus.
Well, the elephant spider specializes in one
bug.
thing. Really.
Wait, that's a spider? That's a bug. Insect.
Connor actually studied abroad in Australia for 2 years.
Yeah, these are all his photos.
Yeah, he took this photo.
The Australian elephant.
He's on Wikipedia right now.
The Australian elephant.
Okay, well, what we have here on the stream is the Australian elephant. It's actually a beetle.
Oh.
And the beetle family, of course, is the Megasoma ephalis. So, it's a member of the Scarabaeidae.
Wait,
and the
that means-
subfamily.
Megasoma phallus. That means it has a gigantic dick nose.
Oh, great! We have an etymology expert with us.
It's Latin.
Okay. Anyway, so we get into the details of the behavior of the beetle itself.
Okay.
What this beetle does is it lives in rainforests, and they're mostly active during the night, so they're nocturnal. They're like cats. So they're able to maintain high body temperatures while the temperature decreases.
Whoa.
So, what we can derive from this information is that they're most likely warm-blooded. Furthermore, elephant beetles.
Looks like we're losing transmission.
Yeah, I think you better stop playing Doom.
Yeah, you're using your internet. Anyways, so are they aggressive? Cut to the point. Should we be worried about these in our bed one night? Pulling the sheets back and this dude's on our pillow.
No, they're from Australia.
Okay.
Should an Australian worry? I think we lost him.
Oh no. Elephant bug has gotten to him. Well, this has been Connor's Critter Corner on the Cosmic Closet. Join us next week as Connor picks a new critter for Connor's Critter Corner. And we
Yeah.
have hit the 45-minute mark as of right now.
Well,
Yes, Connor?
I actually,
he's back.
I actually wasn't finished.
Oh, we can throw it back up.
Okay.
Okay, the elephant beetle actually has some military use, now that I'm recalling correctly. Well, when you implant electrodes into them, it allows for some, remote control.
Okay, it's time to wrap it up.
I think any bug would have. What the hell?
I think you're on an Onion article.
What? Well, that's it for Connor's Critter Corner.
That's it
Thank
for
you.
Connor's Critter Corner. Thank you, Connor. You're always bringing the best critters.
Thanks.
I heard you are bringing up a new one next show.
Yeah, it has something to do with camels and spiders.
Wow.
Oh.
We look forward to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So we're going to roll the outro now. We thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us for the discussion, the news, the critters. We look forward to the future of this channel. So make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe so you can catch the next critter, you can catch the next podcast, catch the next Kanye tweet. And we will see you on the next episode.
But
okay, what? You going to plug your corner?
Most importantly, the Critter Corner.
Yes, most importantly.
If you're not fired by then.
Yeah, if you're still on the show, he will have a new critter.
I've been trying to get some sponsors, but,
Well, everyone, donate so we can get some live critters for Connor to mess with on the stream.
Critter conundrums.
Yes.
Ooh.
All right, we will see you on the next episode of the Cosmic Closet Podcast. Thank you for watching.